Game podcast. NBA season's 2 days away. I'm your host, Joshua Vino, here with my illustrious co-host,
Joseph Carpe Diem.
Episode.
Joseph Carpe Diem putting in work.
Hold on. Sorry, I'm about to switch at him for what I just did. How dare you interrupt him when he's saying his fam? For what? A Steph Curry episode.
Listen, Joseph Carpe Diem putting in work from the AM to the PM. Normal. Come on, we got our illustrious interrupting moderator,
Molly Karam. Man like Molly Karam.
Richard with a flair.
Woo. Alright, Steph Curry episode. Go on. You want to talk about Steph Curry? Go on. What do you want to say about your boy?
It's a Steph Curry episode, isn't it? Best shooter. Top 3-point guard all time.
Top 3.
Top 2.
Top 2.
He's top 3. He's not even
Top
really.
3. Top 2.
He's top 2 for me. He's just behind Magic.
We don't argue about people when it's their day, innit? So just leave it at that, innit? These are saying top 3, top 2. Big up Steph Curry, innit?
Yeah, big up Steph Curry.
I think he's about to have a 6th season still. He's been killing it in pre-season.
He can break the record as well.
Oh, what?
4?
Most threes. He can break it this year.
Oh, that was always coming. It's been a matter of time. Let's get Ray Allen's name off. Number 1 spot. Let's get cracking. Anyway, fam, you said
Oh shit!
before
It is the Steph Curry episode 30. I was thinking, fam.
bruv,
I hear you.
you lot are killing me with this Steph Curry stuff, bruv. We've talked about him. Let's go. About
You haven't got this energy when we're talking about LeBron James like this. What's the problem?
bruv, did we even do a number 23 episode? I don't remember doing that.
That was dedicated to MJ,
Yeah, exactly.
the phony goat. Don't dedicate episodes to phony goats. Unless you think LeBron James is the GOAT.
Whatever,
secretly.
anyway. In fact, that's a good place to start, isn't it, fam? Kendrick Perkins said he's top 10. Read it off.
Top 10 is LeBron.
Lebanon James, number 1.
We got Lebanon James, number 1. We got MJ, number 2. We got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, number 3. Magic Johnson, number 4. Larry Bird, number 5. Shaq, number 6. Wilt Chamberlain, number 7. Tim Duncan, number 8. Kobe Bean Bryant, number 9. And Bill Russell, number 10.
There's a few things I'm very happy with. Bill Russell at number 10, that's this. I need to stop hearing about Bill Russell being in people like number 3, 4. Bill Russell needs to be 10, 11. Like, let's give it a rest. I don't even mean to disrespect people's errors, but it's just like, fam, man won 11 rings, yeah. Go look at this guy's numbers though, fam. At least with Wilt, it's like, yeah, you dominated all them bumps. Yeah, you were dominating Wilt, but your whole team were Hall of Famers. Like, shout out, innit? Great champion, great defender, innit? Bill Russell. But it's just like, bruv, skills need to be emphasized in these top 10 lists.
Do they?
It's not, yes, because it's about who's the best basketball players, not who was the most successful.
No, but this is...
Success comes into it because your talent is, your success is a byproduct of your talent. But it's just like all of this prioritizing, narratives and success and dickhead awards and stuff over real hooping. I ain't for that. I'm for the beauty of the game.
Me personally, for my criteria for top 10 is your ability, yeah, mixed with your team accomplishments, mixed with can it be argued that you were the best at your position. So LeBron, number 1, he's the greatest small forward of all time. Do I think he's better than Michael Jordan? No, I don't. But if LeBron is, me personally, I would have LeBron 5th. MJ number 1, Kareem number 2, Magic number 3, LeBron number 4, then Larry Bird number 5. That would be my order. But that's just for the sake of Kendrick Perkins' argument. He's got him number 1. People now that LeBron has won his 4th argument, LeBron has won his 4th chip, sorry. He's just suddenly the 2nd greatest player of all time. Where did this come from? Me personally, if he wins his 5th chip, then cool. I'll say he's better than Magic. But I can't say he's better than Magic until he wins his 5th chip. Because he's...
So success is your criteria then? That's what I'm hearing.
It's one of.
It's your main thing.
Of course.
Because LeBron's a better basketball player than Magic Johnson and Larry Bird.
But
he can do way more on the court at a high level.
if the greatest player,
I'm not saying they don't do stuff better than him, but I'm saying like as a complete package of what he does, he can do more stuff across the board better than Magic and Larry.
And that's
and
fair,
probably Kareem.
But if you're a better basketball player, yeah, and you haven't got a winning record in the finals,
but you've won in the finals 4 times, and you've got there 10 times. Because of your ability.
But everyone that's above LeBron in the top 10 has a winning record in the finals.
Only Michael Jordan, well, in your
LeBron
in your top 10, because Kendrick Perkins had him number 1.
Yeah, in my top 10.
A lot of people have him number 2.
If you have a winning record in the if you have a losing record in the finals, I'm not putting you above Magic. I'm sorry, I can't do that. Disrespectful. Because you're an all-round better player. Even Larry Bird has not got a losing record.
What's his record in the finals?
He's 3-2.
3-2. He got to 5. So he got to 5. Shaq has a winning record. Shaq would be 4-3. 4 and
lost to Detroit.
Lost to Detroit and lost to.
He lost in the 90s, I swear.
Hakeem. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 4-2.
4-2. Kobe 5-2.
Yeah.
Duncan is 5-1.
Yeah, he might be 5-1.
That's mad.
Duncan's 5-1.
Let's get there,
That's
by
mad.
Let's get there, by the way.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
Speaking of this list, Kendrick Perkins has Tim Duncan above Kobe Bryant.
Some people do.
Do you?
No.
Why not?
Preference. I go for
I
skills, bro.
I want a cohesive argument. I want a cohesive argument and valid reasons as to why he is not above Kobe Bean Bryant on your list.
Because Kobe Bryant, I think, is the most skilled player of all time and has 5 championships. So therefore, there's no way you can't be in somewhere between 1 and 7 for me, personally. If you're the most skilled and you've won 5 times and you have a winning record, like, come on.
Okay. First of all, Kobe Bryant was a supplementary piece, at the very least, on his first 3 championships.
That's a supplementary.
Okay. Let me not be disrespectful. Let me not be disrespectful. He was not the best player.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do for this? I'm gonna let you rebuttal. Cause I'm tired. I'm tired, man. I can't lie.
You're tired?
Yeah, I'm tired, man.
Let me not
Who am I preaching to?
Let me not say it was a supplementary.
Who am I
piece.
preaching to?
Man's talking like he's Robert Horry. Okay, cool. Let me just say he wasn't the best player on all 5 of those chips.
What?
On all 5 of his chips, he was not the best player. He was only the best player, definitively, on 2 of them. The first three titles, Shaq was the man. Hence why Kobe was like, Shaq the man, most dominant. Like what? They didn't come back. I didn't say that. But listen, Kobe in your top 10. You know what? I'll be honest, yeah. I used to say, yeah, that Kobe definitively is not top 10.
What?
I used to say that definitively he wasn't top 10.
You used to say Kobe was number 2.
No, but okay, I didn't have a brain them times. I have a brain now. But
This is all 16, bro.
Listen, all I'm saying, yeah, is if Kobe Bryant is on this list, yeah, if you insist on having him in your top 10, he shouldn't be any higher than 10. That's all. You could actually make an argument for Kobe being better than Hakeem. You could actually make that argument.
Definitely better than Bill Russell.
Whoa.
Huh?
Nah.
Definitely over Bill Russell.
Yeah, man, these prehistoric guys.
Exactly.
These prehistoric guys, I don't put them in my top 10.
What are you saying? What? The prehistoric dogs have no space in the top 10?
They have no space.
Why not?
Nah, man.
Only for me, Wilt, because you have all the records in it. I haven't looked
It's even Will.
at a basketball record that doesn't have Wilt Chamberlain's name kind of on it, and you have 2.
It's even with what that 100-point game. There's no footage of it.
Yeah, you had 50-point seasons where you're averaging 50 and stuff like
I still see
with
that.
20 rebounds.
To be fair, like, there was a
Was he
video
not averaging 20 rebounds against the same white guys that Bill Russell was playing against? So if we discredit Bill Russell for winning...
No, but that's because Bill Russell was getting like 14 points and 18 rebounds and not shooting free throws well. That's
he was
why.
like... But obviously we have to take into account roles. Bill Russell's role, he was like according to the testimonies, because I'm not gonna act like I saw Bill Russell play, bruv. He was like a mixture of KG and Dennis Rodman.
Oh my! Don't do that, man. He was Dennis Rodman. That's it. Man.
Averaging 15 points.
KG.
Fam, Dennis Rodman couldn't shoot a lick.
I've never seen Bill Russell do anything, but I'm not having it, bro. Bill Russell can be in the top 10 because he has 11. Because he has 11 for me, and everyone else puts him in, and it feels like if you don't, these American men are going to scream at you.
So
and
you
say
want to be
don't know
so you
nothing.
want to be a contrarian and not have him in?
I'm not going to be a contrarian. I don't mind him being in, but he can't be anywhere above 10.
Scottie Pippen's 23, by the way.
This is bogus.
Scottie Pippen's
Who's
23.
behind
He had Steph over KD.
Dirk is Scottie
He had
Pippen's
Steph
higher
at
than-
11
Yeah,
and KD at
15.
15.
Scottie Pippen's higher than Dirk. He's higher than Giannis.
Yeah, this is bogus.
He's higher than Kawhi, higher than Chris Paul.
Scottie Pippen's not even better than Kawhi, and Kawhi's 32. I feel sorry for Scottie Pippen. I hear him. When Scottie Pippen's acting like this disgruntled figure in the media, I get it. Because they're trying to rub him out of history. Like he didn't do nothing. But unfortunately, when you're a supplementary guy and when you were the lead guy, you crumbled. This is what happens. All these guys that are ahead of you have been leaders successfully on championship teams for the most part.
But he's above people like Dirk who's done that.
He shouldn't be above Dirk. I think this is bogus.
So you think one championship for Dirk being the alpha supersedes 6 being
Scottie Pippen hasn't even got
six
MVP.
being a 6 being a Robin?
But Scottie Pippen hasn't even got MVP.
But for 6 straight years, so he was the Robin. And even winning one chip is hard enough, but he done it 6 times.
Two
Okay,
two
but-
three-peats.
Yeah.
Okay,
two three-peats.
okay. Put it like this. Dirk is closer to being the best power forward of all time than Scottie Pippen is to being the best small forward of all time. That's why I can't have.
Scottie Pippen's a top 5 small forward.
Is he?
Yes.
Dirk,
I'd probably say.
mean,
I'd say
LeBron-
it's around top 5.
LeBron,
6.
Bird, KD, Kawhi.
Giannis.
No, we're talking small forwards.
Yeah, he's a small forward.
Giannis is not a small forward, bro.
He was fine. But
So we got LeBron, Bird, KD, Kawhi.
him.
Is Scottie Pippen better than Elgin Baylor? Hold on. Does he have Elgin Baylor on his list?
Yes, he's just behind Scottie Pippen.
Just behind Scottie Pippen.
See?
Prehistoric done.
No. Borderline.
No,
To be fair, the year he retired, Lakers won a chip.
I'm saying, what would you rather be? A Robin for 2 3-peats or get one like Dirk?
One like Dirk.
Interesting.
This
I don't
guy-
know if I
this
necessarily
guy-
disagree.
This
It's
guy
interesting.
This guy has Giannis above Scottie Pippen. I mean, this guy has Giannis number 29, and Giannis has only got one chip. Are you going to argue
Giannis
that?
is
Are you
still
going to
work in
argue?
progress, though.
Are you going to
It's a
say?
work in
Are you going to
progress,
say
though.
with a
That can
straight
change,
face? Are you
though.
going to say with a straight face that Scottie Pippen is better than Giannis?
Giannis is still
Antetokounmpo?
working
No,
in
but
progress.
you
Then
know
this
he's
is what
saying.
I'm saying.
No, but that's what that. No, but he's basically saying what I'm saying. Where it's like, okay, Giannis is a work in pro. Of course, if Giannis goes back to back, then he goes from like 23 to maybe like 14 or so.
Really-
like he,
really
like
in-
it check.
Yeah,
Like
you can
it,
jump
yeah,
there, spots.
exactly.
Really-
you can
really
jump,
and-
but
really
it's
and
like as
truly-
it stands, and it's like as it stands. Scottie Pippen has 2 3-peats, Olympic gold medal,
Oh,
6 championships. Like
14
weren't
first,
averaging
yeah,
bum
yeah.
numbers on the team. Was initiating offense, second leading scorer, probably highest assist getter on your team. Rebounded the ball, best defend,
It's arguably best
most versatile defender on the team.
but Giannis has got defensive player of the years. You know, has got defensive player.
Yes.
No, I'm not saying
Giannis should
Scottie
be,
Pippen's better than Giannis.
should be above Scottie on this list, and this is what I'm saying.
already.
Already 2 MVPs, regular season MVPs, a finals MVP, a defensive player of the year, and he's better statistically. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Playing the game. That's
Oh
what
my
we're talking
God.
about.
Oh
End of
my
the day.
God.
We
Does-
know Giannis
does-
is the better player, but to be
So what are we,
honest,
so what are we
MVP
talking
is a
about?
narrative
You lot are
award.
talking
he's
about.
still
You lot are talking
Giannis'
about.
career's
You lot are
not
talking
done.
about. You lot are talking about skills. You lot are talking about accomplishments. You lot are talking about all these things. Giannis is better. Scottie has 6 chips. But Steve Kerr has what, 3 chips? Are you gonna say that Steve Kerr's better than Giannis now?
No.
Okay then.
But he's not Steve Kerr. You're
He's
being
not-
hyperbolic.
He's
now.
not Steve Kerr.
You're
but
being hyperbolic.
I'm
now.
not being hyperbolic.
Because
Like same thing with Jordan. Like when Jordan's playing, guys knew that he was the GOAT, but they still didn't put him. number
and
one
Scottie
until he
Pippen's the
retired.
second best player on that team because Michael Jordan's on the team. There are people that thought Scottie Pippen's like the second, third, fourth best player in the league at the time in the 90s.
Okay, put it like this. If Giannis,
So if you got like 1 and 3 in the league, and the only reason why you're a beta is because Jordan's on the team.
Scottie was a beta anyway. What are we talking
No, you're
about?
saying that because of 1 year and
Oh
one
my God.
sample size
Blood.
and 18 months, and it's easy to say that. But at the end of the day, the majority of his career, he was with
No,
Michael
but
Jordan.
Scottie Pippen wanted to be an alpha bad, but he doesn't perform well as the alpha. Unfortunately, we've seen that.
To be fair, they were 15 up Portland and lost to the Lakers as well. But
That's what I'm saying. Giannis has led his team to a finals led his team to a chip, is definitively the best player. Put it like this. If Giannis is on the Bulls, is Scottie a better player than him?
no.
Okay, so what are we arguing? Listen, yeah.
Scottie Pippen's won 6 championships.
But Giannis has
And he's won 1.
but winning 1, leading your team to 1 is better than being a supplementary on 6. Unfortunately,
I don't know.
Do you know how much
No,
6
6.
is?
bruv.
And man wasn't supplementary.
Oh my God. If you're not the alpha, you're supplementary.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. It's either
Not supplementary,
crazy.
That's,
Yeah,
that's
bro.
like a small dish.
You're
bro.
mad.
okay. It's
That's like-
okay. It's put like this. Yeah, we've seen. Yeah, the
You read too much narrative stuff about alphas and stuff. There's roles in teams at the end of the day.
We've seen paradigms for successful teams. It's either a 1A, 1B, or there's a 1 alpha and everyone else is supplementary. Granted, yeah, with Kobe and Shaq, it was a 1A, 1B thing. Fair. But with Jordan and Scottie, it definitely wasn't a 1A, 1B thing. Let's have that.
But if he was supplementary,
Oh, God.
then why
It's
did he
okay.
need him to come back so bad in that last year? When man was sitting out
I
because of
mean,
injury.
Scottie's not a bum. It would be nice.
So
to-
why did you just called him supplementary?
But calling you supplementary does not mean you're a bum. Fucking hell, man. Pau Gasol was a supplementary player on the 2010, on the 09,
He's the
010
second
late.
best player on the team.
That's supplementary, bro. If you're not the
No,
best,
he was
Oh my
number
God.
2 today. He was
Exactly, bro.
The guy number 2, Kobe number
bruv,
1.
was Dennis Rodman supplementary player on the Bulls?
He was a role player, yeah.
Yeah,
And Scottie Pippen wasn't a role player.
he was number
The
2.
leading
Bruv,
rebound.
number 2 is a role player. Oh my God.
So anyway,
Oh my God.
That's the number 2's a role player. What the hell?
it's your day to wild out, man. I'm on my zen today.
Okay, pull like this.
It's your
yeah?
day. It's your day to get
Put it like
frustrated.
this. Put it like this, yeah. Okay. The Miami Heat. D Wade took up a role-playing role, and that was when the Miami Heat started to thrive. When D Wade was acting like the alpha, they lost to Dirk.
That's a lie.
Oh my God. After they lost
No,
that chip,
you're talking about the Heatles, but like let me go back into my encyclopedia innit? Because you know I know stuff. So
so do I.
when Dwayne Wade was with Shaq, whose team was it?
It was D Wade's.
No, it wasn't.
What do you mean it wasn't D Wade's team? Oh my God.
By name, whose team was it?
D Wade's.
By
It
name,
wasn't by name, by stature in the league, by cachet. It was Shaquille O'Neal. It was Shaquille O'Neal's team.
Don't be doing that.
Don't be doing that.
Act?
Don't be doing
Don't be doing that.
Are we gonna? Are we
Don't
gonna
be doing
act?
that.
Are we
Don't
gonna
be
act
doing
like
that. They
Shaq
got to
did?
the finals. Shaq couldn't get it off. D Wade goes off. What you're telling me it was D Wade's team after what 2 years in the league and Shaq what three finals MVP with? Come on, bruv. You're lying. You're capping, bruv.
But
You're
are
capping.
we gonna act like
You're capping.
Are we gonna act like Shaq didn't defer to D Wade because
So when LeBron went back to Cleveland, it was Kyrie's team.
no.
So what are we doing right now?
No,
What are we doing right now?
But LeBron,
Gotcha.
What are we doing?
LeBron was still in his prime though.
What are we doing?
LeBron was basically still in his prime when he went back to the Cavs. Shaq was not in his prime when he went.
Shaq was 32 and finished second the immediate year in the MVP racing and thought he was robbed by Steve Nash. So
What in
next year won a
06,
championship. In
06.
05 was second in MVP. In 06 I think he was like fourth or something. So he's at the tail end of his prime, but so what? It was his team, but obviously they get to the finals in a sticky situation. Man don't have it like that, and obviously Dwayne Wade has to rise up. But by your definition, even though Dwayne Wade had to do that and was finals MVP, because quote unquote it's Shaq's team, he's a supplementary piece. Supplementary piece.
Gotcha.
The 2007 finals. Whose team is the San Antonio Spurs?
Tim Duncan.
Who's finals MVP?
Tony
Tony Parker.
Parker.
He's a supplementary piece. Supplementary piece. I said I wasn't going to get animated today. That's about as far as we're going to go. I'm on my zen today still. Fam. Stop labeling these guys, bro, with nasty words like supplementary pieces, bro.
Okay.
Putting all these people in groups, bro.
Okay.
Treat people with
No, but
respect, bro.
we
You talk about what people did to get their accolades, bro. Have it right.
We're arguing, yeah, that Scottie Pippen wasn't a supplementary piece. He was.
Scottie
number
Pippen
two,
was
fam.
key
Oh my
to the
God.
Bulls.
He was
That's
key.
the language you're using.
He was
That's
key
the
to the
language you're
Bulls.
using. Nothing like supplementary. You use language like key, and then you break it down. That's what you do.
He
You
was
don't call
key.
people
He was
supplementary.
key. And me saying that he's
Steve Kerr.
Luke
Steve
Longley
Kerr.
was supplementary
Yeah,
piece.
Steve
Oh
Kerr
my
supplementary. Them threes, innit?
Yeah.
Big
Guys
time
like
shots.
Luke
That's
Longley and-
supplementary.
yeah.
That's supplementing what we're doing.
I can't lie. I have alpha supplementary backup dancer. Me personally, that's my criteria, right there. Alpha supplementary backup dancer. So
Conservative Joe, innit?
Scottie Pippen was not
Yeah,
a backup
bro.
dancer. I'm not disrespectful. He was a supplementary piece. Man's talking like he's Luke
I
Longley.
think
and
this is
that.
the military.
Yes.
Don't work like that, nah, bro.
Okay, wait.
Nah, anyway, current. Speaking of Giannis, I think you're in your feelings about him because you're seeing him make some jump shots in preseason and you're very excited. Go on.
Yeah, make some pull-up threes and that.
Yeah, fam. He's worked on his game. You get me? He's pulling up 26 points in 25 minutes. It's scary hours, man. If he continues like this.
Bron dropped
Back to
like
back.
30 and 29, I swear.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But they lost.
well done, LeBron, though.
We're gonna get to the 0-6.
Yeah, well done, LeBron, though. Obviously,
He's looking like if he doesn't hurt himself, there will be no issues about
Honestly, apparently
whether
I'm-
he's old and stuff.
apparently
but-
I'm such a hater when it comes to LeBron. So, LeBron, you scored 30 points in 29 minutes. I would like to take this moment here on the We Cool Game podcast to give you your accolades. Well
You
done,
were saying it was going to slow down. Me and Richard are just here thinking,
season-
fam,
the
if
season-
man don't hurt himself, then we know what we're probably going to see,
Listen,
isn't
the
it?
season hasn't even started yet, so
Season starts Tuesday.
it starts Tuesday.
So it's
but
Tuesday.
obviously,
Lakers versus Golden State.
Giannis is pulling up confidently at that. By the way, so scary hours.
I think it is. I was happy to see it. I don't want him to go to that well too much. I think
Yeah.
he needs to impose himself on everyone, be the big bad bully, beast it, and then if you want to put up a wall and all that, yeah, fam, I'll just splash it in it. You know what I'm saying? There's no chinks in the arm. Bring it out when you need to. I don't want to see him coming out. Basically, I don't want to see him starting games coming out and like, yeah, I'm gonna dribble, pull up. Like, fam, we want to see that finals Giannis where it seemed like that was like when Gohan turned Super Saiyan 2, where it's just like you realize like, yeah, okay, it's on now. I got to annihilate everyone and everything in front of me. The Cell Juniors sell everything.
Steph Curry drops another 41 piece is in preseason, which is the highest of all time. It's in a preseason game.
Yeah, I think I was being disrespectful to the Warriors earlier when I was dismissed them like that. I think Steph Curry is going to have a big year. It's looking like he's going to keep them afloat until Clay comes back, and then Clay is going to come. They'll probably have a good record. I look forward to it. I look
Do you
forward
think
to
they have
seeing
a
them.
plus 500 record or?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they will.
they were about that last year, most of the year.
No, they will still.
They'd go down for a bit, then they'd bring it back up, then they'd go up, then they'd.
Yeah, let's go on to Lakers.
0-6 in the preseason. That pissed me off, man. I can't lie, man. It's embarrassing. Just has, you know what it has? Those 2012 vibes. where we're losing, but I'm looking at the full highlights and that I'm seeing play. Oh, Steve Nash threw it to Gasol, who threw it up to Dwight. You're seeing pretty stuff, but, but they lost and might not be able to defend. But
Lost to the Suns twice, lost to the Warriors twice, lost to the Kings, and lost to the Nets. Got blown out by the Nets.
I do think they did look pretty good against the Kings. I can't lie. The last game that they did lose, which seemed like a more sort of, all right, this is dress rehearsal. Both Milwaukee and the Suns lost all their games in preseason last year.
Last year?
I'll leave it at that, yeah, when they went to the finals. It's the only thing I'm holding on to. I'm pissed off. I can't lie. This isn't what I wanted to see. You know me. Do you see the preseason when AD first came?
Yeah.
The first game, the way we spanked the Warriors, fam. You saw like 4 alley-oops in the first 20 minutes. It was just like, all right, cool, bro. Slightly, let's go, innit? Kawhi Town? Nah, I don't think so. Whole year, I was quietly confident with that team. I'm not getting those vibes straight away with this team. But still.
LeBron dropped 36 and 6 in 29 minutes. His AD dropped 14 and 12, 33 minutes. Russ dropped 18, 5 and 3, 29 minutes.
Last had a pretty good game.
Carmelo dropped 15 and 2, 27 minutes.
The problem right now is with the preseason, like, people are playing all right, but like, because there's a few like annoying injuries and that, a lot of those people that aren't going to actually play are playing. But at the same time, that shouldn't be an excuse to lose these games in preseason. But I just worry for the season, we're only going to have like, what, 8, 9 players in the rotation and bare man are old. When people like Taylor Horton Tucker's out for 4 weeks.
Yeah,
Malik Monk's out for a bit. Wayne Ellington's out for a bit. Trevor Ariza's out for a bit. All of that stuff just adds up.
Yeah.
But it should all be all right.
I think for the team to be, for the team to get the most out of everyone on the team, Russ, Bron, AD, Melo, I think they're gonna have to sacrifice statistically.
Yeah.
So if
Russ is going to have to sacrifice them all.
all of them are, AD can't be having games where he's scoring 14 points.
He needs more.
He needs more. He needs at least 20.
But
We're going to go as far as AD takes us.
If I'm hearing LeBron's got 30, but AD's got 14, that means LeBron.
AD just had a bad shooting night, to be fair.
Yeah, he was
had
bad from
other-
the free from line.
Yeah, he had some other good preseason games. He just didn't shoot the ball well, but
Yeah, I think that the points need to be spread out. I think, yeah, when you have that many Hall of Famers on your team, by the way.
I'm definitely not confident for opening night. I'm confident for the season, but
it's opening night. That's first Golden State.
yeah, Golden State.
They'll beat you lot.
That's what I can't. Yeah, it depends.
Yeah, man. Depends what Bron comes out.
It depends.
I want them to beat you lot.
It also depends what Steph Curry comes out. Like if Steph Curry comes out gunning, then
I think he will.
He will.
That's the thing.
Steph Curry is so unguardable. It's deep.
Yeah, if he's making the shots,
I remember during the play in that Laker game versus Golden State. That game was
the playing one.
LeBron hit the
Yeah.
That game was crazy.
I don't think opening night is weird. You sometimes don't get great games. You get someone just getting blown out, which doesn't really excite me. Like,
yeah, because more time there's back to backs.
Exactly.
Yeah. And everyone's gonna be out of rhythm, so it's like you can't.
Just play preseason.
But preseason doesn't mean nothing. People get into their rhythm as the season is progressing. So as much as preseason is there, like the players are not in rhythm.
That's mid-season form though.
Yeah, of course, but obviously the rhythm hasn't been established, rotation hasn't been established, so you can't really, as much as it's an indicator, it doesn't really indicate. It's the first game, fam.
Bucks, Nets, as well opening.
Yeah.
That'll be a good game.
That'll be a good game.
That's the first game of the year.
Look forward to that. Really looking forward to that.
That's a good game still.
What are you saying, Richard? I asked you 2 weeks ago about your boy. You were sure he was gonna play, and then I asked you, what you think your team should do, and you said that they should have him in and out. They haven't done that. He's not in. He's out. He's probably not playing. What do you think's gonna happen? How do you feel about the situation at the moment?
I still believe that KD and James can get it done. Just them two, with the help they have on the bench as well. Hopefully,
I agree.
Hopefully, Joe Harris can come to senses. And
I need to stop blaming Joe Harris, man. He had one bad game.
Man's one fam. The guy not good for the whole series.
I hear you
No,
though.
I'll take that back. Minus the first 2 games. So from game 3 to game 7, he was bad.
Yeah.
But
I hear you though. I think obviously with Kyrie gone.
he's not gone. He's just
Oh yeah,
He's not gonna play
Yeah.
until he's vaccinated, basically.
with Kyrie out of the equation for now. I think it's not as unfair as it once was. Do you get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like, if Kyrie was healthy, if Kyrie and James Harden were healthy, you can say with chest that the Nets would have beat the Bucks.
So it's not the Justice League anymore.
No, it's not. The Brooklyn Nets Justice League is no more.
So what is it? They're just the Nets.
This is Batman and Robin.
It's Batman and Robin, Gatman and Robin. I do think one of them can win MVP now as well.
Yeah, what's your predictions for all of the awards as MVP?
I think Kevin Durant with James Harden might get MVP.
Devin Luka.
I don't think his record will be good enough to
Yeah.
justify him getting MVP.
I think he'll be in the running.
I think Cade should get it. Like, it's been years since he got it as well. Like, last time he got it was
2014.
Yeah, that was when Ross was up when he was doing the match.
To be honest, I think with the way the media cover KD, I think the only way in which he'll get it is if he's head and shoulders above everyone else.
But after last year's performance in the playoffs, plus kind of the injury, how he played, I think they'll feel
Especially now with the Kyrie stuff going on. I think there's I wouldn't say sympathy, but the way people are now dragging Kyrie's name through the mud, it's almost like, oh yeah, this is what you've had to put up with. He's left you high and dry. He's left the team. KD's just now left with Harden. I think that's now the prevailing narrative, and that might help him get the MVP. And also, in the sample size of games he played in the regular season last year, he was in the running. All he has to do is play more. He only played like 23 regular season games last year. If he actually plays, then I think he'll definitely be in the running. James Harden as well.
If Brooklyn have the best record in the East, and KD is the main reason behind that, he'll get MVP. But if Brooklyn are like third in the East or something,
I think still.
I think
still.
Is it for top 4, top 3, as in your hard?
I get you though. I don't think they want to give it to Giannis again though, but I do think Giannis could win MVP.
See, how can you say in one stretch, I don't think they want to give it to Giannis, but yet you use this award to justify where people are in the top 10 and stuff, when you know it's a narrative award.
It's partly narrative. I would agree with that, but I do think everyone has kind of got the MVP in other than the few cases, has kind of deserved it.
It's even with this year's
I can name a few MVPs that didn't deserve it though.
Go on then.
So was Karl Malone MVP over Michael Jordan in 97?
When I deeped it, his stats with win shares and everything, he was slightly better, but
Didn't the Bulls win like 69 games or something? How many games did they win in 1997?
What, 96 or 97 or 97 to 98?
96, 97. Because MJ got it in 98, I think.
they won 69
games.
69 games.
69 and 13. How many games did the Utah Jazz win?
64 and 18.
64 and 18.
What was Jordan's numbers? So he probably said like 30.
Probably it's Michael Jordan. What's Michael Jordan's numbers for the 96-97 season?
He had 29.6 points, 5.9 rebounds, 4.3 assists on 48% shooting and 37% from free.
On a 69 win team.
Yeah.
And that doesn't sound like we're just tired of giving this award to Michael Jordan. I don't give a crap about win shares and stuff. Just saying, man.
What is it? What, 96 to 97?
And Karl Malone, he had 27.4 points.
11 rebounds.
Yeah. 4.5 assists. They both played 82 games as well.
I mean, you can't say Karl Malone didn't deserve it.
I didn't say he didn't deserve to be in the running, but
Jordan was
what we doing here? Whose team has the better record? And the first thing you said was the team that has the better record, and you're the main reason why. And we obviously know that Scottie Pippen's only a supplementary piece. So if Michael Jordan's out there averaging 29, what's going on here, bruv? Award's bogus.
Hold on.
It's a way to make sure people get in the Hall of Fame.
Was that the? No, I'm trying to think. What was the year where Scottie Pippen was injured?
That was the last one.
98.
98.
And he got it that year.
Yeah. The oldest player to get it. At 35.
Scottie Pippen stats. Let's see what his stats were. 96 and 97.
What's your beef with Scottie Pippen, bro?
I ain't got no beef with him. Averaging 18. That's supplementary.
18 what and what? You're acting like Scottie Pippen's just a scorer.
Well?
What does Scottie...
18,
bruv, you're not done. What does
18.
Scottie Pippen bring to the table, bruv?
18, 8.
8 rebounds.
And like
Yeah,
5 or
18,
4.
8 and 6 assists.
6 assists. Locking up the opposition's best player. Initiating the offense for the team. But you just want to read off him just scoring.
Sorry, I was reading the wrong year. I was actually reading the wrong year. 20.
Oh, it's 20. He's doing 20 and
20.
everything else.
27 and 6.
It's even better.
Bare supplementary.
Supplementary is not a diss, man.
Supplementary
Yeah,
is a diss. Definitely a diss.
Is supplementary a diss?
100% a diss. That's what supplementary is. What you call Caruso. That's the language I use for supplementary, man. That's who I reserve it for. Fam.
Speaking of Caruso, what do you think the Bulls are going to be like this year?
I've said it, bro. 5th, 6th seed in the East, easy.
Yeah.
I hope
I think
they let me down again. I'm done. It'll be the last time. I'm not getting a Lonzo Ball jersey.
I think Lonzo's looking comfy though.
He is.
He's looking very comfy.
About to have a breakout year. About to be an all-star.
Yep.
I think this might be the one season where they actually allow him to be the point guard.
I
Because
said allow. He's going to be the point guard.
no, I'm not saying he won't be. But you know, in
With
New Orleans, there was kind of Buki. It's
With all
like,
the weapons on the team, it's the only way he'll be able to
Yeah.
function if he
Yeah, I
plays as
agree.
an actual
I
point
agree with
guard.
that.
There's too many people that kind of want to cook.
obviously in New Orleans, like they were like Brandon Ingram was bringing the ball up at times. They were even running it through Zion a couple of times, but it's like, fam, Lonzo needs touches of the ball. Pause.
Pause. Bucks, Nets prediction opening night.
Bucks.
That's of course.
Deciding prediction. I'm gonna go for the Nets.
But I think it's in Bucks Arena though.
Yeah, I think they're there to
Because
crash the
after
party.
Yeah, they have to lift the banner. So
They're there to crash the party. These lot might be still,
KD's gonna drop 30.
on that champagne. I think it might be 40. I can't like I have a feeling. I have a slight feeling that we might see a young virtuoso on this open night. Maybe I'm wrong, but I have a sneaky feeling.
Do you remember that open night? This is like 2 seasons ago where Kyrie dropped like, was it 50 points on the Timberwolves?
Yeah.
That game was crazy.
Cool.
I think now the Brooklyn Nets have somewhat of a clear path and destination and identity about who's going to be on the team for at least the short term.
Yeah.
With KD and Thing, I think without openly saying it, because it isn't something that needs to be said, but they think they can get this with just the two of them.
Yeah. So they should.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's no slight on Kyrie. That's not saying you don't need him or anything like that. That's just saying,
yeah, 2 former MVPs.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
We're still in our primes. Like, let's get it. And we've got some good pieces around us. So
Got Patty Mills, got LaMarcus Aldridge, Blake Griffin, Millsap, Joe Harris,
interesting.
Claxton, Bruce Brown.
Come next week, we'll know the result. I say on that note, what?
Yeah, we're signing out.
It's been real this week. Signing out.
Come on.
We call game on the Steph Curry episode.